Hello everybody, this is DigitsBV. Tonight I'll be returning to this game A Short Hike, and you may notice from the title of the stream and the game menu that you're seeing right now that the game has been switched to Japanese this time around. So I've played through this game twice before on my channel in the game's native English, but a couple months ago the developer released an update that includes a Japanese language option for the game. And so, like I've done with Night in the Woods streams in the past, tonight I'll be playing through the Japanese version of this game and basically just doing a chill playthrough of the game, just reading all of the lines in Japanese and translating them into English on the spot. I'm doing this because I'm kind of in the middle of a Japanese language course / project that involves translation, and the course has been pretty quick paced and a lot of work, and at times it can be kind of overwhelming how much I have to do and how it kind of sucks up all of my time actually engaging with the Japanese language. And because of that, when I spend so much time just having to do when all of my work with the Japanese language on a day-to-day basis is just a relatively boring and formal course, it can make using the Japanese language feel like kind of a chore, especially when it takes away from time that could be spent doing more entertaining things like watching movies or playing games or listening to podcasts in Japanese and so on. And so I thought I'd set aside some time today to do something more enjoyable with the Japanese language, like playing video games. And so that's what I'll be doing tonight with A Short Hike. This game is very, very relaxing. I'm excited to play the game's Japanese version and see how it compares to the original English script. Thus far on my channel, this will be the second game that I've played in Japanese on my channel, and both of them, this and Night in the Woods, are games that were originally written in English and then localized into Japanese. I will probably do the reverse of that fairly soon, of playing games that are originally Japanese and playing the actual original Japanese versions of those games and translating them. And that's the thing I'll probably do, is I play games on my Super Famicom or Famicom mini consoles, or maybe Switch games as well. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, it's about time we get into this. Grace will probably be rating my stream fairly soon. Congratulations to Grace for hitting 400 followers. Holy mug, that's pretty crazy. I know she's probably like tearing up on stream right now talking about it, that she has 400 followers and that she reached that milestone while streaming for over 10 hours, which is kind of silly. It's kind of crazy. I was joking with her earlier, being like, enjoy your 10-hour stream, and I said that like over 3 hours ago, but now that's actually a thing that she's doing, so it's kind of where we're at. Anyway, let's see. So, by the way, one last thing I'll mention is I'm going to go into the language options here, and you can see this game has actually been translated into a couple of different languages, and one of the last thing here on this list is poorly translated to, and that is a additional patch to this game that the developer released a while back that he made by putting the game's entire script into Google Translate and kind of bouncing it back and forth across many different languages and then back into English. And it looks like the results of that endeavor are pretty hilarious, and that's something I will be streaming on my channel at some point. I don't know exactly when that will be. Tonight I'm playing this game in the evening by myself, when a lot of my viewership won't be able to watch it live, but for that poor translation of the game, I'm definitely going to do it during daytime hours when a lot more of my viewers will be able to join me on voice call, so we can all read through the broken English together and laugh about the script. But I just wanted to point that out, that is in the options menu. Alright, we're going to hit this right here. It says new game. We're going to get into it. Oh, and it's warning me that it's going to overwrite my save file. But I don't care, because we're starting from scratch. この景色はずっと眺めていられるね. You're enjoying the scenery, aren't you? Claire. 今年の夏はきっとここで楽しく過ごせるだろうよ. Claire, you'll enjoy spending the summer here. I just know it. たまには都会を離れるのもいいことだよ. Sometimes it's good to get away from the city. 気分転換に少し休んでさ. For a relaxing change of pace. Or it's a relaxing change of mood, I guess. 寝ちゃったのかい? Are you asleep? Nope. なんとか起きてる. Still awake somehow. もうすぐだからね. We'll be there soon. フェリーまでもあと少しだ. Just a little bit longer till we get to the ferry. This is also good reading practice in Japanese for me, because I feel like I don't spend enough time reading scripts out loud, and it's kind of a skill I need to develop more. Also the, Kaigara will get shita. You got a seashell. What was I going to say? Just I looked at this game's just a little bit earlier. Just curious about like how the Japanese looks, and the font in this game will take a little bit of getting used to, but it's not quite as wacky as the font used in the Night in the Woods Japanese, which has characters that can be very hard to read sometimes. A Short Hike isn't really that bad in comparison. Ohayo, Claire. Good morning, Claire. 今日は姿を見なかったけど, I haven't seen you today. 忙しかったのかい? Have you been busy? ちょっと, yeah, a little bit. っていうか, or rather, 電話が来るのを待ってたの. I've been waiting for a call. A phone call. 待ってたって、かかってこないだろうよ. I have a hard time saying .ol for some reason. She says, she, right? She's an aunt, yeah? If you say you've been waiting, that means it still hasn't come, right? ここいらは電波がすごく悪いんだ. The phone signal's terrible out here. What? そうさ、ほぼ取ってないんだ. How would I translate that? 取ってないんだ. Like it doesn't. I think she's talking about the phone signal and saying like it doesn't connect well. ホークピークにでも行けば多少は電波があるかもね. You'll get much better reception if you go up to Hawk Peak. そうなの. I see. でもここから遠いんでしょ? But isn't that far from here? それほどでもない. あっという間さ. No, it's not far at all. You'll get there in no time. この辺りのみんなは登ってるよ. Everyone around here climbs up there. お前もとっくの昔に登ってると思ってたけどね. I thought you had been up there once too, a long time ago. そういえば行きたいとは思ってたんだった. Now that you mention it, I remember wanting to go up there. でもちょっとまだ. But I guess I never got around to it. その気になれなかったというか. Yeah, so she said like I remember wanting to go up there, but I guess I just never got around to it. じゃあちょうどいいんじゃないか. Well, now's the time. ホワイトコーストトレイルから北へ向かえばいいのさ. If you head north from the White Coast Trail, 北ピークの看板をたどるんだ. As with Night in the Woods, occasionally I might just have to check my dictionary to remind myself of the meaning of words. Ah, taroru, to like to follow. Okay, so if you follow the signs to Hawk Peak, or just follow the signs to Hawk Peak. Nani, sugu ni mitsukaru kara daijoubu. Then if you follow the signs to Hawk Peak, then you'll find it in no time. Hawk Peak wa suteki na basho da. Hawk Peak is a beautiful place. Omae mo ki ni iru tomou yo. I think you'll like it too. Owasa ni wa kiteru. Yeah, I've heard about it. Ma. Is that rakuchin? How do you read that? That's an interesting phrase. Okay. Ma, rakuchin de wa nai ga ne. But it's no easy task, I guess you could say. It's no easy feat. When my dictionary says it translates rakuchin as easy peasy, but yeah, fitting that into this translation of it. But yeah, saying it's no easy feat. Demo, uchi no kake wa daidai nobotteru ndakara. But all your ancestors of every generation have climbed it too. Sancho no onsen ni jousho kinagare ga aru nda. Kinagare, is that how you read that? Or is it kiryu? It's kiryu. Okay. Sancho no onsen ni jousho kiryu ga aru nda. There are like flowing hot springs at the peak of the mountain. Sore ni nobotte tonda hi ni wa ten ni mo noboru kimochi darou yo. How exactly would I translate that? Yeah. I think she's saying something like if you like go into the hot springs, it feels like you're ascending to heaven. Is basically what she's saying. Demo, but それってちょっと危なくない? But isn't that a little bit dangerous? そうでもないさ, not at all. そんな心配なさんな. Don't worry about it. Grace's reign with a party 18. Dude, Grace. I think that's like one of the biggest, oh my god, head rolls for Diz VV. All those holy mugs, which are not spaced properly, and so it's just a bunch of efficient 24 for 5 holy mug. That's a lot of mugs, dude. Holy crap. Wow, thank you, Grace. This is probably like the biggest party you've rated me with thus far. So, hi everybody. We're at the start of a short hike. I'm playing through this, We Love You. Oh my god, I appreciate it. So we're playing through a short hike in Japanese. I'll be translating it. I didn't realize until like 20 minutes before I started this stream that I don't have a complete pair of earbuds right now because my the left earbud piece fell off of my my earbuds yesterday somewhere, and I have not been able to find it. So I have like an incomplete pair of earbuds right now. But I gotta play this game anyway because I told Grace that I would, and now she's here with all of her followers. Everyone, don't forget to follow Digits because he's the best. What? No, Grace, you're the best. That's why you hit 400 followers today during a 10-hour stream. So yeah, now check find Digits views earbuds. Dude, we need earbud justice, dude. Like my earbuds lately, it's just, I don't know if it's earbud karma, but just like my earbuds are slipping off the headphones like all the time recently, and it's really annoying. I don't know if I'm ever going to find this one earbud I need for these earbuds, and so I might just have to like, I might just buy myself an extra pair of headphones. 18 people here, all of her followers. No, it's true, she has significantly more than 18 followers, but all of her current viewership is carried over to my stream. I'll say that. Thank you for the follow. That's nice of you. White Coastal Trail, White Coast Trail. Park Ranger no Koya. And Park Ranger's cabin is this way. And this way is the White Coast Trail. So yeah, we'll see a bit of the gameplay of this game now. So we run. Is it just? Oh, that's right. You hold the button to glide. I kept thinking if I had to press it again. Nothing with our champ dudes, BB. Dude, I didn't even title this. I didn't title the stream Wholesome Stream Hours, but you're making it that way, Grace. それで電話って誰からのだい? By the way, who is the phone call from? それはその電話よ. It's just you know, a phone call. Digits BB. おっと、そうだった、そうだった. Oh, that's right. ごめんよ。忘れちまった。忘れちまってた. Sorry, I forgot. Oh, yeah, good night to all the people who actually need to go to bed around now. If it's very late in your time zone, then you don't need to stay up for this. 心配しないでいいんだよ, Claire. Don't worry about it, Claire. It's okay. 何もかもきっとうまくいくよ. Everything's going to be alright. そうさ. 山に乗れば気分も晴れるだろう. If you'll feel better when you've climbed the mountain. For some reason I have the hardest time saying "daro" at the end of sentences, which is annoying because that's such a common phrase. "Daro" just means like I bet or I'm sure or probably. Something about those sounds I have a hard time making within the context of a full sentence. So we can glide around like this. We can... Oh, we can't climb at all because we're not swole yet. That's right, we gotta get swole in this game, dude. So let's make some progress so we can get swole and explore more. This game is all about exploration, and like there's a set goal to it. Your goal is to climb all the way up to the mountain to take this phone call, but it's pretty open to the player what they want to do along the way because there's just a whole lot to explore on this island. And a lot of little side quests and tasks that you can do. I don't know if I'll necessarily set out to do 100% on this playthrough. I might do something like go for like 100% of the dialogue that I can, meaning I won't go out of my way to do some of the treasure hunting that people familiar with this game will know about. But maybe I'll go for all of the fish because catching all of the fish will get us some extra dialogue from the fishermen. So that's probably a good way to go about it. I think when we do the broken English playthrough, we can probably do the same thing of trying to get as much of the dialogue as possible by doing those relevant side quests. Alright, so let's talk to this kid right here. これや。ねえ、知ってるの? 走りながら A 長押しでグライドできるんだよ. Hey Claire, did you know that if you hold down the A button while running, you can glide? 知ってるよ. I know that. 当たり前じゃない. Everyone knows that. なんで私に聞くのよ? Why would you even ask me that? 特に理由はないけど、なんとなく知らないんじゃないかなって. No reason really, just thought you might not know. そっか. I see. ちょっと待って. Wait a second. グライドってどうやるんだっけ? How do you glide again? 走りながら A 長押しだってば. だってばよ. Okay, Naruto. You hold down the A button while glide, or you hold the A button down while running. だよね. そっちが忘れてないかの確認だよ. I was just making sure you didn't forget. 忘れるわけじゃない. I didn't forget. 私は天才なのよ. I'm a genius. 最後にもう一回. Okay, just one last time. さっきなんて言ったっけ? What did you tell me before? Or what did you tell me just now? 走りながら A ながおし Hold down the A button while running. Okay. 本当の本当に最後. This is the last time. えおながおしわかったもう忘れない Okay, I haven't forgotten. How long does this loop? ねえ、もう一やだよOkay, she's like, okay, one last, she's trying to say one last time, but she's like, one more, and this kid's like, no. 絶対教えない I'm not telling. 教えないったら教えない I'm not telling. 教えない They definitely get the cuteness of the dialogue in this game across with the way they've translated it, which is good. Okay, this just loops now. Okay, we've seen all there is to see there. And as this kid explained, we can glide, and so you can do this while running at any time. Like, I don't even necessarily need to jump. I can just immediately press and hold the A button, and I'll glide like that. We get some pretty incredible views in this game if we glide from a higher spot. Ooh. Anybody's played this game with me before, remember this kid. This right here, this is Shell Kid, which means in Japanese, they're Kaigara Kid. Kaigara Kiddo. Alright, Kaigara Kiddo. ねえ、そこのあなた。Hey, you. 貝殻を15個持ってきてちょうだい。Hey, you. Bring me 15 seashells. ねえ、なんで What? Why? 貝殻がいるのよ。Because I need seashells. 何に使うの For what? それは秘密よ。It's a secret. 秘密 secret. 見つけたらね。Suppose I find them. ちゃんと探すのよ。わかったわね。You'll find out if you look for them. ねえ、貝殻を何に使うの What will you use the seashells for? Hi, Matt. Thank you for joining. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat for a minute. Game's lovely to watch this, Grace. Thank you, Matt, for joining in to say hi. Good to have the Australian viewership. Me, Nick, and Grace all have international, worldwide viewership at this point, across multiple continents. Antane wa kanke nai no. It's got nothing to do with you. It's none of your business. Tadashi. 15個持ってきてくれるなら話は別だけど if you bring me 15 話は別だけど what exactly does that mean 話は別だけど I think she's saying I'll tell you once you've brought me 15 I think that's what she's saying there. Speaking of seashells, there's our second seashell. So yeah, there's quite a lot of seashells and also coins, as we'll see, scattered across the island. It's not like there's... I don't know if there's necessarily even a limited number of coins and seashells. They might like respawn or something, but there's no scarcity of them. There's plenty of seashells and coins to find in the game. So finding 15 seashells will happen in due time. Park Ranger no Koya. Park Ranger's cabin. White Coast Trail. White Coast Trail. And we can't go inside buildings. We're outside this whole game because we're out on an adventure. And speaking of adventure, here's an umbrella. Oh, wait. Let me do that again. You get some mad ups off these things, dude. You can glide like this. These are the kind of views I was talking about. Get that nice gliding music to go along with it, too. Everybody look up A Short Hike on Spotify. The soundtrack can be heard there. I say that jokingly, but you should do that because the music in this game is pretty great. And you can find it on Bandcamp too, I think. available for purchase. Ooh, there's a buried treasure right here, but we don't have a shovel yet. Speaking of shovels, well, first I'm gonna get a seashell. But we have Shovel Kid over here. Shaberu Kiddo. ねえねえ Hey, you. 何をしてるの? What are you doing? まあちょっとビーチで遊んでるだけ。I know, just playing on the beach. 砂のお城を作ったりとかね。Building sand castles and stuff. 楽しそうだね. That sounds fun. その通りさ. Yeah, you bet. Alright, so you can say, see you later, or, Shaberu kashite kurenai? Can you lend me that shovel? ごめんよ。お城作りにこれは欠かせないんだ. Sorry, but I need it to make sandcastles. ちょっと大きすぎない? Isn't it a bit big for that? まあね、でも Yeah, but シャベルってそういうものだろう. Yeah, but it's just the way shovels are. もう少し小さいのにしなよ. お城作りの用のさ、there are smaller ones like for making sandcastles and stuff. なんだって? What do you say? そんなもの存在するのか? Such a thing exists? もし持っているなら喜んで交換するよ. If you bring me such a thing, I'll be happy to trade with you. So let's go look for that shovel. I don't remember off the top of my head exactly where everything is in this game, so we'll be doing some exploring, because I'll have to rediscover where certain things are once again. It's a fresh adventure every time. More seashells, more money. Let's pick up a stick so we can be like with it. There's also fish in the water here, but we don't have a fishing rod yet. Fishing is one of the chill things you can do in this game that makes the adventure a bit longer, so that's something I can enjoy doing to make this last for more than one stream. I guess I haven't really said this since more viewers joined, but I'm not planning on completing this game in this one sitting. I'll probably do it like across like 2 or 3 streams. Because I don't want to rush through this game and rush all the way to the end. The goal here is just kind of see all the dialogue that the game has. And check out what the Japanese translation is like. So I'll take my time with it and just kind of do all the exploring and tasks I want to do along the way. Alright, we have these guys, the jocks of this game. I don't know if I really have that macho rock hawk voice in Japanese. It's not really something I've practiced all that much, have I? We haven't seen the Smelters fans too much in Night in the Woods either, so. Konnichiwa! Okay, I definitely do have it. I've heard enough, like, aggressive asshole male Japanese teachers in my life to be able to do that kind of voice pretty well. Kyou no yotte wa! What you got? What are you doing today? What you got planned for today? Oak Peak o noboru tokoro nano. I'm on my way to climb up Hawk Peak. それは大変! It's a tough task. 知ってるでしょ? You know that, right? ロッククライミングの方法を学ばないと上には行けないのよ. Unless you learn the ways of rock climbing, you won't be able to make it all the way up there. Wait, is this character male or female? Because he or she is saying watashi instead of like ore. 私たちのクライミングクラブに入ったら Why don't you join a rock climbing club or a climbing club? 部員はあなたたち2人だけ? Are you two the only members?
おいおいロッククライマーズ協会には世界35カ国に何百人もの会員がいるんだぞ。
The Rock Climbing Association has hundreds of members across 35 countries.
たくさんの仲間がクライミングの技術を固い。
What is that kanji? Oh my god, the font in this game with some of these complex kanji. Katai something itterunda. We have many friends that we train in the ways of rock climbing.
その技術はもはや芸術と言っても過言ではない。
It is no exaggeration to call rock climbing, to call this technique a form of art. ここで練習しているのはあなたたち二人だけなんだよね。But it's just the two of you practicing here. って意味でいただけなんだけどjust so it's but it's just the two of you practicing here just saying
なんだ悪いのかよ。
What's wrong with that?
いいかよく聞け。
Alright, listen close.
クライミングっていうのはな、心の弱い者には無理なんだ。
The voice differences are epic. Oh man, that's gonna hurt having to yell and then like pause as I'm like reading kanji. Okay, so he says, climbing is not for the weak of heart. Hold on, let me just make sure I read this kanji right. This is education, ladies and gentlemen. I'm learning things here. I think I know that's right, but I'm just making sure. Nami taete, that's what I thought.
並大抵のやつでは到底無理。
How do I translate that? It's impossible for amateurs. Amateurs can't do it. Sokomade demo nai no yo. That's not true. とにかくぜひクラブにはいらない。クラブに入らない。Oh wait, is this the dude saying this? It is with the blue font. He's saying oh, that's not really true. Anyway, will you will join our club, right? Oh, I got the text box colors confused for a second there. I thought that was Claire saying that last line at first. Alright, so we can say iyo or en yoshitoku. So, yeah, I'll do it, or nah, I'm good, dude. Alright, we're gonna do it because we want to learn the ways of climbing. Because we gotta get swole, dude. We gotta become swole, Claire. Swole and jet, we gotta become swole, dude.
やった
Alright.
3人目の会員よ。
Our third member.
ちげえだろ。世界中の
wrong.
世界中の何百人のうちの一人手だけだ。
Not true. She is one member among hundreds around the world.
わかったわかった。
Yeah, I get it.
とにかく
Anyway.
まず第一に
Okay, so the first thing is, oh gosh, how do you read gold again? I think that's all gold. It's a really unusual reading for that kanji. There's a lesson for you, Grace, right there. You might think that's read as like, I don't know, like, you know, it's like yellow gold, you know, so it's like, I don't know. You might think you're reading a certain way, but yeah, it's actually, yeah, it is all gold.
黄金の羽は持ってる。
You got a golden feather? まだなの。 No, not yet.
そっか。
I see.
それがないと登れないわ。
Oh, this... Dude, I didn't realize... Wait a minute, what? I did not realize during these previous playthroughs we've been doing this game that this character right here is female, based on the way she's talking here at least. This is a female character, and I'm giving her this gruff, manly voice. Anyway, what she says is, if you don't have one, then you can't climb.
でも、ビジターセンターで買えるわよ。
But you can buy one at the visitor center.
そこまで高くないと思うし、手に入れたらまた戻ってきて。
It's not that far, so come back once you have one. Oh man, I need some water after that. I'm gonna ruin my voice doing this. These two characters have far more lines than the smelters from Night in the Woods. So I'm gonna hurt myself if I do that voice too much. Take care of the vocal digits. Yeah, I can't get digits without a sweet digits voice, right? What does that mean? Okay, so this is not even the way to the visitor center, but it is the way to getting Scopo Getto Sta. Oh, okay, so it's... I've actually been wondering about this, how they refer to the big, like, actual, like, earth digging shovel that the other character has as a shovel. But why it is picked up is referred to as a scope, or a scope, like a little mini shovel. And it's actually what they call the shovels in Animal Crossing as well, and I've wondered about that. So I guess it's the difference between like a little like toy size like play shovel and then like, you know, like a bigger shovel that would be used by like construction workers or something. Oh, it's just an observation. But now that we have the little mini shovel, let's bring that over to Shaberu Kido. Right over here. Do I need to like take it out or anything? Description here, it says a cute toy shovel. But it's too small for you to use yourself. I don't think we need to take it out, we can just... Justin, whatever you said there got censored. I don't know what that was. ねえ、このスコップを使ってみたら? Why don't you try using this little shovel? こっちの方がサイズ的に合ってると思うよ. I think it's more suited to the size that you need. Oh, ぴったりだ. Oh, that's perfect. 交換しよう. Let's trade. シャベルをゲットした. You got the shovel. 僕のシャベルを使いたいときは Y を押して持ち物から選んで手に持てばいいのさ. In order to use that shovel, in order to use my shovel, press the Y button and select it from your inventory to equip it. Mata ne, see you. This kid say anything else? Yatta! このシャベルさえあれば生産性はうなぎ登りだ. So with this shovel, production will increase significantly. Let me check what that right there is, because I'm kind of curious about that phrasing there. Oh, that's Grace. We've come across an interesting phrase here, okay? What this character is saying at the end of that sentence, unagi no borida, that means like growing like rapidly or like significantly, but that literally means like climbing like an eel, dude. You know why? Because unagi yo. Unagi. Eels, honey. Unagi. Unagi. また後でな. Alright, see you later. 仕事が詰まってるんだ. I've got a lot of work to do. Oh, that's right. So if we keep coming back, this Shovel Kid will have made a lot more sand castles as we come back throughout the game. Right now he just repeats himself. But I think if we come back throughout our adventure here, then he'll have built more and more sand castles along the beach. Let's see. So I can equip the... Yeah, I can actually equip this one. And use it with the B button, right? Yep. So now we have an actual shovel that we can use to dig things. Is that right as Komimi? Let me check that. It is. ちょっと小耳に挟んだんだけど、嘘は話って好き。So I've been hearing some things. You like rumors? まあね。Yeah, I guess so. 実はね、ジムが金属探知機 Is that how you read that? Oh, thankfully I was so correct. ジムが金属探知機を買ったらしいの。I heard that Jim bought a metal detector. で、昨日ずっと走り回ってたの。And he was running around with it all day yesterday. Shima Jun ね、まるで何かを探してるみたいに。Looking like, all over the island like he was looking for something. Sorry, let me fix something real quick. I just need to, because that probably shows up on stream, right? There we go, that probably fixed that. Sorry, my screen dimming software turned itself on, so I just had to disable that. Yosuga kashikatta no ni. Yosuga kashikatta no ni. How would I translate that? Like it's going weirdly. I don't know how to translate that exactly. この島何かが埋まってるんじゃないかな? Or like it's so weird. Like and then he's saying like are there actually things buried along this island? 何かって何? What do you mean something? What do you mean something buried on the island? わかんないけど、金属とか? I don't know, like metal? ジムはシャベルを持ってないの。だから、掘れなかったみたいよ。So Jim doesn't have a shovel, and so he's not able to dig anything up, I guess. 別の噂聞きたい? You want to hear another rumor? 何 What? この間、デボラが展望台に行った時。展望台 Is that like a museum exhibit? Oh, observation deck. Okay, oh yeah, that makes sense. この間、デボラが展望台に行った時。Oh gosh, how do you read that kanji? I know instinctively just looking at the word it means binoculars, but I'm not sure to read that. Solgankyo. Okay. Solgan. Okay. So she went to the when she went to the observation deck. Solgankyo no nozoite mitara nanto mieta no yo. She when she went to the observation deck, she saw something through the binoculars. Himitsu no shima ga. It was a secret island. Nani sori? Mysterious. What a mystery. Nani sore? Dare sore? Dameda, shine. Sorry, just doing an impression of my students there. Ne, atarashi wasa o kini naru? You want to hear another rumor? Kini naru. Yeah, you bet. You bet I do. Ante ne. Saki no. Wait, Saki no de oshimai. Nanda. So he said I'm all out, or she said I'm all out of rumors. I'm like dual foot. So we gotta get on with our progress now. Let's do a little bit less talking and a little bit more exploring for a while. So we actually haven't gotten a golden feather yet, so we need to go do that by going to the visitor center, which is somewhere around here. This is the sort of game where you can go in like any which direction, and so sometimes I'll be like heading in one direction looking for something, and then suddenly I'll like catch a glimpse of something else the other way and run over there and do that first. But the visitor center is somewhere up around here. I think it's away from Mr. Fox, who we can come back for. Chill, distracted adventure. Oh, the visitor center is right up there in the foreground. Oh, and there's a golden feather right there, but we don't have the swollenness to climb up there yet, actually. So we need to buy our first golden feather, I think. Yo. Nanika hoshii mono demo. You want to buy something? Oko no hane o utteru te kiitan dakedo. I heard you sell golden feathers. Ah, so da yo. Yeah, that's right. Chimai 40 coin da. It's 40 coins for one. Alright, so our options are I'll take one, what else do you sell, or I'm good. So let's buy our first golden feather. Yoshikita, hora! Here we go. Oko no hane o getto shita. Alright, first golden feather, ladies and gentlemen. Tsukai kata o oshiete ageo. I'll teach you how to use them. Kuchu de e o to double jump ga dekiru nda. If you press A while in midair, you can do a double jump. Shikamo, sore dake janai, and that's not all. Kabe o noboru toki ni A o nagaoshi shite goran. Try holding the A button while climbing a wall. Ogo no hane no kazu ga ookereba ooi hodo yori takaku noboreru shi toberu nda. The more golden feathers you have, the higher you can climb and the farther you can fly. Tanoshinde oide. Enjoy. Let's see what else we can buy. Nani o utteru no? What do you sell? Ima wa zaiko ga sukunai nda. There's not much in stock. Arigatai koto ni. Choldo, how do you read that next thing? My guess is Hamboki. And I was exactly right because I'm so good at kanji, ladies and gentlemen. Hanboki. Todo hanboki de ne. So I'm low on stock because it's been a really busy season. 修理工の時代が来たのかもしれない。It's the what exactly is he saying here? Like it's the, I guess it's the, a good time for state parks or something like that. ありえる話だよ。ありえる話。 Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what's being said there because I'm kind of rushing through this. とにかく帽子が一つだけ残ってるよ. I've only got one hat left. 100 coins するけど it's 100 coins. I do not have the money for that, so for now I'm gonna yametoku. そうか. Yo! Genki kai? So he says, yo, how are you? Alright, we can afford one more golden feather, right? Yep. So there's our second golden feather. Saigo no ichimai da. That's the last. You said that was the last one, right? Or is he saying there was one more? I think that was the last one. Saki otoko no kao ga kite sa, hotondo katte itan da yo. Just now a dude came by and bought most of them. Dokoka betsu no tokoro de sagashite mite kure. Why don't you go take a look for him elsewhere? Gomen na, sorry. So, he's completely out, right? Yeah, okay, yeah, completely out of them. Okay, just checking. So, he is now out of golden feathers because another dude bought almost all of them. And we know where that guy will be because we played this game before. So we'll find that otoko no ko in due time. And here we can see the use of golden feathers. So we have like our like cape or like tunic lights up when our stamina's full. Or rather, like the Claire turns completely blue when her stamina gauge runs out. So the golden feathers are stamina gauge, and we can glide like this and get more ups by doing that. And we can also climb now. And now that we can climb, let's go back to the wall climbers, but also check out all these sandcastles this dude made. There might be like a coin there or something. Wagashiro wa tsui ni tsuna no miyako no ichibu to natta. Our Wagashiro. We've created part of our sandcastle complex, I guess is what he's saying. それに話題の小選挙に出馬したんだけど That's right, all the formal language he says. He's saying I'm entering the race, the hot race for city mayor. ちょっと待って。選挙結果がちょうど出た。Oh, the results have just come in. Okay, okay. 集計. It means like the votes are being counted, right? Oops, I typed that wrong in my dictionary. 集計. Yeah, we're tallying them up. 3倍だって。なんだよ。この街を作ったのは僕だ。Oh, not 3倍, sorry. 3-2だよ。 Okay, so he's like, wait, what, third place? I'm the one who made this city. Zanen datta ne. What a bummer. Gekisen datta. It was a horrible loss. Demo inda. なんとか市議会の議席を確保できたから、It's no worse. I've gotten a seat on the city council. Alright, that's all he has to say for now. I know people haven't really commented on this too much, but hopefully people watching who can't understand or read Japanese are still getting something out of hearing like me translating the lines of the game, because I do my best to like read back everything that the characters are saying, but I guess I could be like rushing through it a bit. Alright, now we're back with the mountain climbers. Oh gosh, am I ready for this? Oh, I can already feel it in my throat. That's hurting. Oh god! Oh god, I can't do that voice anymore. I really can't. It's gonna hurt my throat. Oh! Can I do that? Instead of throat, can I... Oh! Yeah, I think I can do that voice at least. Oh, you got a golden feather? Great.
さてとまずは低い壁から挑戦してみましょう。
Let's give the lower wall a shot.
壁に向いた状態でAを長押しよう。
Hold down the A button while facing the wall. And we climb up.
いい感じよ。
Great job.
誰でもできるだろう。
Come on, anybody could do that.
今のは簡単だった。
That one was easy.
本物のプロはもっと高い壁を登る。
Ow. A real pro can climb the higher wall. Yeah, I think I might be done with those growl voices for tonight. Alright, let's rub this in this dude's face and try to climb the tall wall. Can I do it? Ah, not quite. Wait, what if I do this? What if I do cheap strats? Wow, totemo jouzu yo. Wow, you're great at this. Maってとこだな. Yeah, that was alright, I guess. さてと、あなたが飛べるのは分かっているけど、でも飛ぶより登った方が体力長持ちするの。So you probably know this, but climbing takes up stamina more quickly than flying does. 念のため覚えておいてね。Do your best to remember that. わかった。Got it. それで次のステップは So what's next? Hawk Peak を登るんだよ。We're gonna climb Hawk Peak. OK。私はもう少しウォーミングアップが必要だから、we need to do some more warming up. 先に行っててくれる? Why don't you go on ahead of us? わかった。OK. That Grace, you still here? I was wondering the same thing myself. Poof, you spoke my mind. But I'm sure Grace is just eating and watching. She streamed for 10 hours today, so I think she needs the rest. Otsukare, Grace. That can be the Japanese word of the day. Otsukare. That means good work today for Grace. Everyone can say otsukare out loud to themselves or type it in the chat. Alright, more coins in there. We're going to need to save up some coins to buy the 100 coin hat from the visitor center. So we can do some exploring up here, and we found another golden feather. So, I want to say there are 20 golden feathers in this game. I might have to check guides or the deets in my Discord that we have on this game. But I want to say there's 20 golden feathers, and so some of them had to be purchased. Others have to be found, like in chests or from just like exploring parts of the island. Did so much work yesterday, even tests today. I mean, it's all in a weekend's work for deeds, BB. Gotta do what I gotta do for that course. There's a treasure chest down here. People watching this game for the first time might notice that there's no sort of map in this game. There's a compass that we can get, which I feel like a character is going to give to us fairly soon, but there is no map of this game to make it so you actually have to explore and kind of learn where things are on the island instead of just relying on a map to guide you. It's kind of one of the interesting things about this game. It lets you get lost and discover new things if you don't have a map guiding you everywhere. ねえ、今何時かわかるかしら? Hey, do you know what time it is? ちょっと待って。Hold on a second. いつもなら何時かわかるんだけど、時計をなくしちゃって。I would know what time it is, but unfortunately I lost my watch. Eh? What? そうなの? Really? すごく高かったの、それに。It was really expensive, that watch. 思い出が詰まってる。お金に、wait, 思い出が詰まってる。お金に変えられないくらいの。The memories I have with that watch are worth far more than money. そうなんだ. I see. もし見かけたら届けてくれない? If you find it, could you bring it back? いいよ. Yeah, of course. お願いだからネットで売ったりしないでね. I'm begging you, please don't just sell it on the internet. すごく大事なものだから. It's really important. It's really important to me. 大丈夫. It's okay. ちゃんと届けるから I'll bring it back for you. よかった. I'm glad. ありがとう. Thanks. ところで今何時かわかるかしら? Oh, also, do you actually know what time it is? 9時7分だよ. It's 9:07. 時計のことだけど、誰かがもう見つけちゃったと思う? Do you think somebody already found that watch? どうかしら? I'm not sure. 私の電話番号が裏に書いてあるし、my phone number is written on the back of it. 見つかったら連絡してくれるはずだわ. So if somebody finds it, They should call me. もちろん。すごくお金に困ってたり、待っていたたり、ネットで売っちゃったりとすれば別だけど、unless they sell it on the internet for money. 大丈夫だよ。No, I'm sure it's probably fine. きっとどこかにあると思う。I'm sure it's out there somewhere. ネットの世界ってよくわからない。なんだか信用できないよ。I don't understand the internet very well, so I don't trust it. きっとこれからもね。Alright, so I think we can get some ups on the top of this RV, right? Oh, we actually can't. That doesn't give us ups. Alright, so that's Watch Guy. That was actually a quest that we never had the answer to the first time I played this game. It was one that was left unresolved. I never found that watch until the second playthrough on my channel. It actually just took me a second of thinking to remember what the solution to that side quest was, because I had forgot it for a second. I was thinking, I was like, how did we find that watch anyway? And then I remembered. Hawk Peak 州立公園へようこそ。Welcome to Hawk Peak State Park. 展望台へのハイキングやホークピークトレイルで週一番の広大行くのがおすすめです。We recommend the hiking up to the observation deck or wait a minute. We recommend hiking up to the observation deck or visiting the, I guess, like the highest point in the state. Something like that. この島の主役は何と言っても山頂でしょう。Welcome back, Grace. おかえり。Wabbajack. I guess it's saying like our, like the main, I guess the main point, like the main attraction of this island is the mountain peak, the mountaintop. 美しい砂浜や森もたくさん and the many beautiful the beautiful sandy beaches and the forests. ご存知でしたか? Did you know? 名物いちごトーストはここホークピークが発祥の地なのです。Did you know that that Hawk Peak is the origin of the famed strawberry toast? And guys, you know what strawberry is in Japanese, right? It's ichigo, as Grace would say. 伝統ある素晴らしい味は夕方5時からお楽しみいただけます。夕方5時から。いちご、the legendary wonderful taste can be, you can enjoy the legendary wonderful taste from 5 p.m., something like that. From 5 p.m.? Why would it say 5 p.m.? Like you'd only eat strawberry toast in the evening? I could very well be misreading that because I'm no native speaker of Japanese and I misread things and make mistakes. My Jozu has not reached its maximum potential, that's for sure. Alright, so new landmarks in this map. Sid Beach, Chido Beach, and Shari Misaki. Is that Sherry? Is that read as Sherry in the original English? I don't remember. Sherry Point? Sherry Peak? What is the translation of Misaki again? Oh, Cape. Or, yeah, okay. So Sherry Cape. Oh, dude, it's the artist. We found the artist. We also found a treasure chest I'm going to investigate first. Full of money. Wait, Doge. Don't walk away yet. Kyo wa Meteor Lake de Marathon Taikai ga arun da yo. There's a marathon today at Meteor Lake. Kotoshi no kyoso wa hageshii rashii. The competition's tough this year. Doge, anything else to say about that? Oiko ga taikai ni deru nda yo. Oiko? What does that mean? Oh, nephew, right. That's right. Okay, oiko. I know oi means nephew. I've just never heard it as oiko before. Oiko ga taikai ni deru nda yo. Derunda. So my nephew's going to be in the marathon. Ashara kara ban made trainingu sa. He trains from morning to night. Moshi aou koto ga areba kyukei shite miru ka koe o kakete kureru kai? If you see him, could you tell him to rest for a little bit or to take a break? Sore to chanto suibun hokyu mo. And also you also got to tell him to hydrate. There you go. There's Grace, if you didn't know that word, that's hydrates in Japanese is suibun hokyu. That's hydration in Japanese. Dasui shoujo ni demo nattara taihen dakara. Dasui. Wait, am I misreading that? Oh, that's dehydration. Okay, that makes sense. So it'll be rough if you get dehydrated. So dasui shoujo, right? Dasui shoujo is dehydration. Alright, it's the artist. Konnichiwa. Hello. Nani o kaiteru no? What are you drawing? Or what are you painting? Wakaranai kai? Can you not tell? Ah. Kaigansen nandaga. It's the coastline, but tada motto chusho-teki na kanji ni shitai na to. So it's a painting of the coastline, but it's I'm trying to make it more abstract. Omotteru nda ga ne. At least that's what I thought. That's what I'm thinking of it. Ah. Iwarereba sonna fu ni mieru. Now that you mention it, I can kind of see that. Mara tochu nanda. It's not finished yet. 抽象的にしたところで自分が気に入るかはわからんが、もう少ししたらブラックウッドの森の灯台へ向かおうよ。So let's see. There's no guarantee that people will like the art if it's abstract. In a little bit, I'm gonna head toward the Blackwood Fort, toward the Toldai. I'm gonna head to the lighthouse by Blackwood Forest. Mada mada, mada mada. Inspiration ga tarinaiんだ. So I'm gonna head toward the lighthouse by Blackwood Forest. I don't have the inspiration I need yet. それでその大きな黄色いところがビーチってこと? まだまだ. So is that big yellow part the beach? 多分そうかな? I guess so. どっちかっていうとビーチそのものより雰囲気を表しているんだ. So it says I guess so. What I'm trying to express is not so much the beach itself, but like the atmosphere of it. Ah, なるほど. I see. これは保留にして後で続きを書こうかな. Whenever I should stop and take a break for now and come back to this later. 東大でいいひらめきがあればいいんだな. What is a ひらめき? Oh, okay. 東大でいいひらめきがあればいいんだが. Hopefully I can get some more inspiration at the lighthouse. So hirameki means like insight or like a flash of inspiration. Okay, that's the end of the dialogue. Alright, seashells. We need 15 of these. We have 7. So we're about halfway there. Alright, so artists will meet us at the lighthouse, which is further like this way where I'm currently pointed. Oh, there's another golden feather right here. Or should I say a swollen feather? Oh, hey, Doge. それとちゃんと水分補給も. Make sure to stay hydrated. That's a good idea. Where's my water bottle? There it is. Hydration. I did just as the Doge said. 脱水症状にでもなったら大変だから. So it'll be rough times if you're dehydrated. I agree. That's why you have to rehydrate. Oh, hey, look, we have a canoe right here. Good thing we're playing the version of the game that has the boat update. So we can play around with boats later. Guess there's not really much swimming to do it here for now. The water can be explored more later once we have the boat. Oh, we haven't talked to Mr. Fox yet. Let's talk to Mr. Fox. どうしよう。北ピークに登る予定だったんだけど、急に道が険しくなっちゃって。What should I do? I had planned to climb Hawk Peak, but the roads have gotten so much steeper all of a sudden. 登れないくらいなの? Is it so bad that you can't climb anymore? 黄金の羽があればどうってことなんだけど。If I had, it would be no problem if I had golden feathers, but ビジターセンターで買えるんだってさ。You can buy those at the visitor center. 黄金の羽があるとどうなるの? What would you do if you had golden feathers? ポケットにそれを入れていれば自分の体調が軽くなって影登りがすごく簡単になるんだよ。So if you put the golden feathers in your pockets, then you can climb up cliffs no problem. へえ、すごいね。That's awesome. でしょ right? なんでホークピークに行くの? Where are you going to Hawk Peak? 山頂で素敵な写真を撮りたいんだ。I want to take some beautiful pictures of the mountain peak. 写真家ってわけじゃないんだけど。I'm no photographer, but カメラが趣味なんだ。I'm no photographer, but cameras or photography is a hobby of mine. ちょうど行くところだったの。そうなの? So I was just heading up there myself. Oh, really? ちょっと遠いって聞いたけど。I heard it's pretty far. やっぱり Yeah, it sounds about right. おばさんってばあっという間さとか言っちゃって、やっぱりオタクの言うことは当てにならないわ。So Fox says, I heard it's pretty far, and then Claire's like, yeah, right, my aunt said you'll be there before you know it, but basically, like, I guess she's saying, like, I haven't got what it takes to get up there. そうみたいだね。Sounds about right. ねえ、もしまた山のてっぺんで会えたら、私の写真を撮ってくれない? If I see you at the top of the mountain, will you take a picture for me? Or take a picture of me? もちろんだよ, of course. じゃあまたね. There's that get the mountain photo side quest that we did during the second playthrough. Okay, that's the end of the dialogue here. Yeah, I can see what the fox means. He can't climb this little gap right there. You need at least one golden feather to climb that. Black Udo Trail, Hawk Peak Trail. So up north is the Black Woods Trail, and to the west is the Hawk Peak Trail. South is the Visitor Center, and White Coast Trail is to the east. Oh, we have Mr. Rabbit right here. Ah, どうしよう. Oh no, what should I do? Konnichiwa. Hello. あら. どうしたの? So Rabbit's like, oh, and we're like, what's wrong? Ah, 実は本当は今日メラソン大会に出る予定だったんだけど。I was planning to enter the marathon today, or to compete in the marathon today. お守りのヘッドバンドをなくしちゃったの。But I lost my precious headband, or my good luck headband. 今までそれなしで大会に出たことのな。Let me start that over. 今までそれなしで大会に出たことのないのに。I've never done a marathon without it. それなのに、ヘッドバンドなしで走れるか自信がなくて。The headband, dude. And this runner was like, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I. How should I phrase this? With the word Jishin in there. I don't have the confidence to run without my headband. どこでなくしちゃった覚えてる? Do you know where you lost it? ブラックウッドの森のどこだと思う? I think somewhere in the Blackwood Forest. 多分 probably. 見てきてあげようか? Shall I find it for you? 本当? 私のために? Would you do that for me? Yeah. 赤いヘッドバンドなの. It's a red headband. 見つけてくれたお礼にランニングシューズを差し上げるわ. If you find it for me, I'll give you my running shoes. あなたは必要ないの? You mean you don't need them? スポンサーからいただいたものなの. It's something I got from my sponsors. How do you read that kanji as a counter? Is it? It's not read as ashi, is it? It's soku. That's right. 10足くらいもらっちゃって. I've got 10 pairs of them. わー。すごいね. Wow. あら。ありがとう. Thanks. 赤いヘッドバンドを見つけたら教えてね. Let me know if you find that red headband. 誰かが拾っちゃったと思う? Do you think somebody might have picked it up? どうかしら? I'm not sure. ゴミが落ちてるって。誰かが思わなければ別の話だけど. So somebody might just think it's trash. See, we've been to this area before because this is where we found a golden feather earlier, right? Soundtrack, dude. You know, this upcoming Friday actually is, I think it's the Bandcamp Friday for the month of February. For anybody who uses Bandcamp, where starting last year they do this thing where one Friday a month, all purchases on Bandcamp go directly to the artists or the labels. And dude, might take advantage of that and buy the soundtrack for this game, among other things. To support the people who made this game and made the music for it, because I got this game as part of a bundle, so the people who made this game didn't make any money off of me getting it. And actually, along with the translation, the bad translation patch for this game, I've thought about playing some of the other games that the developer of this game has made. He has a bunch of free games on his itch.io page that he just made for random game jams and stuff like that. And some of them seem like they might be kind of cool. So I was actually looking at that earlier today, just a lot of the indie games that I've enjoyed from the itch bundle. I clicked on their developers' creator pages and to see what else they have, and some of them have free games, some have other paid games. Some things might be worth checking out. There's coins over here, okay. Oh, there's the artist, because we're near the lighthouse right now. The lighthouse is like right over there, right? I guess I can't really adjust the camera, but this is the base of the lighthouse right here. So here's the artist. We found him again. Or her. I feel like I just instinctively call like every character male, but this could be a woman. Oh yeah, mata kimi ka. Oh, it's you again. Konnichiwa. Hey. Mata mata watashi da yo. Yeah, it's me again. それで、今度の絵はどう思う? What do you think about what do you think about this picture? わあ、とっても素敵. It's beautiful. なんていうか、本物よりずっと素敵な感じ. I'd say it's even more beautiful than the real thing. はは、いや、本物には、what is that kanji about? It's about a thick katana is what that kanji actually says, but how would I read that? Tachiuchi. Okay, interesting. Homo ni wa tachiuchi dekinai yo. So okay, so we said that the painting she's working on is more beautiful than the real thing. And in response, she says, like, haha, nah, it's got nothing on the real image. So that phrase, tachiuchi, it means like tachiuchi dekinai, it means like swords crossing or to like match something. So basically, that's comparable to like the English phrase, like it doesn't hold a candle to the real thing. Is basically what that means. So my painting is nothing like the real thing. でも今のところ満足してる. But I'm pretty satisfied with how it's coming out. 展示会の作品として合うかどうかはわからないんだけど、I'm not sure if it's a good fit for the art exhibit though. もっと面白い絵が描きたいんだ. I want to draw something a little bit more interesting. 川の一つを遡って源流まで行くんだ. I'm gonna go back to the source of the rivers, the riverheads. そのアングルから絵を描いてみようかと. And try painting something from that angle. どの川にするの? Which river are you gonna go to? 山の西側にある川を考えてる. I'm thinking of thinking maybe the river on the west side of the mountain. 上の方だな. Further up. That's all she has to say. So, okay, so we can take a look at the lighthouse right here. Alright, so we have this nice view. Okay, so it's getting a little bit later in the evening now, and I want to do some more reading in the book I'm reading before I go to bed tonight. So I think I'm going to call the stream around here. So thank everybody for watching who has joined this short hike stream. Thank you, Grace, for writing and sticking around for this whole thing. Grace is like, I'm going to support your stream 100%. That's exactly what she's doing by sticking around for the whole thing. After her 10-hour stream today, I cannot believe you managed to go for that long. Like, for me, I think the longest stream I ever did was like 6 hours, right, for To the Moon. And like, I was absolutely exhausted by the end of that. And I take longer breaks than you do generally, because like I drink so much water that I end up taking like multiple bathroom breaks during every longer stream. So pretty crazy that you made it for a full 10 hours. But yeah, so thank everybody for watching. This is a short hike. I love playing this game. It's really really beautiful to look at, even with this like kind of pixelated style. It's very relaxing to play. There's like a lot of different gameplay elements to it that make it fun to explore. And as for when I'll continue this, it'll probably take a couple of streams for me to finish this Japanese playthrough of the game. Depending on how I'm feeling tomorrow, I might just stream it more tomorrow evening and see if I can just do it like each day. This upcoming week will be kind of an interesting work week for me, because basically there's some entrance exams happening for my school later in the week, and so I have like half my normal number of classes on Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday no lessons to teach, which means I won't have to do like planning, and work will be relatively chill compared to a normal schedule. So yeah, and this is a good game to unwind with in the evening, because I mean, as far as games I can think of, like A Short Hike is probably one of the most like relaxing games I've ever played. Like it's up there with like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley for being a game that has a whole lot of relaxing activities and tasks that you can do, and it has like just enough of a sense of like tasks to make you feel like there's like stuff you can do in the game and something to work towards, but at the same time it's really open-ended and you can kind of just do whatever you want and run around and explore. So yeah, I really like this game a lot, and I encourage anybody who's watching this game and thinks that it looks interesting to try playing it yourself too, because playing the game for yourself is a worthwhile experience. I'm really tired. I'm having a hard time forming my words right now. So this is where I'm going to end stream. So I'll play this game going into next week. Another upcoming thing I'd like to announce real quick is that on February 15th, which is a Monday next month, there is a event in Animal Crossing called Festival, which is just a little festival event based on Mardi Gras, apparently. And Grace and I believe, will be collaborating once again on that event for an Animal Crossing Digits BB Grace crossover stream on my channel. So stay tuned for that. That'll be fun. That'll be another holiday that Grace and I will be experiencing together in New Horizons for the first time. So it'll be a fresh new experience and another cool winter event that we didn't know about before. So yeah, everybody stay tuned to Digits BB for A Short Hike in Animal Crossing. Everybody follow my channel when I go live for those things. Everybody follow official_Grace too. I mean, Grace brought all the people here, so everybody is following her, because she has over 400 followers now. So that's crazy. So yeah, Grace supports my channel. We appreciate her channel and everything that she does. And also follow my friend Nick, BlazerGamer112. Wait, Grace, is Nick streaming right now? I actually don't remember. I'm not sure. I should rate him, actually, if he's still going, which he might be. Let me check that real quick before I end. He is streaming. Raid. Okay. The game's gonna go silent because I'm gonna have to open my browser to like set that up. But I'll keep talking to everybody in the meantime. You can see the scenery in the game without the sound. Oh gosh, is this muted? Okay, it is. Oh, Nick is playing Banjo-Kazooie still. That's right. He needs to beat the game. Oops. Okay, everybody, so we're going to end off my stream here, and I'm going to raid BlazerGamer112. Grace, do you have any raid message ideas? I was thinking because you raided me and then we're raiding him, a funny raid message would be like, tag you're it. Because it's like a continuing like game of raid tag that we're playing tonight. It's just one thing that comes to mind. I actually just got a line of dialogue there that I don't think I've ever seen before. But what just happened was I was sitting at the edge of this cliff, and Claire said, "Wait a minute, I can see the cabin from here." And then she yells, "Hey, Aunt May, can you hear me?" And May's like, "Yeah, I can hear you. Have fun, okay?" That's basically what just happened there. But Digits Born Raid, okay, we can do that. Digits Born Raid. We can use that message. Is that good? Okay. Should we here? Let's what we're gonna do is we're gonna use that exact same line that Grace just used with the XD and question mark and everything. Oh, he's in the bathroom. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait for a second then. But yeah, that should be a raid message exactly as Grace first typed it, with the question mark and XD and all. That's what we'll use to raid Nick. Alright, Grace, let me know when Nick is back. In the meantime, we can just enjoy the scenery and music of this game. Always gotta raid people when they're peeing. Should we do that? Should we raid while he's still in the bathroom so that's what he comes back to? Yes, exactly, Grace. Yes, that's the raid message. Alright, what are we doing? Are we raiding Nick while he's in the bathroom or as soon as he comes back from the bathroom? We gotta do this. We gotta make the decision. It was a joke? Okay. I like this pose that Claire is standing in right now. She's just kind of standing there staring off in his face and blinking. She's like, are you gonna do it? Are you gonna raid or what? Like, what are you doing, dude? Gotta make the decision. It's extra awkward when raiding when the streamer isn't there, that's true. Oh, he's back? Okay, let's set this up then. Alright, thank you everybody for watching DSBB Night Stream. We're gonna raid Blazer Gamer 112 with the raid message that Grace and Justin have posted below or in the chat. So here we go. I'm clicking start raid. We're going to do it. Thank you everybody for watching. Good night. This is BB.